Hey guys, I am back again here in CP23 and we're beginning here at Houston Avenue and then ending off over at Manning Avenue. There is only 8 girders left for this grade separation and I know exactly where they're being stored. It's at the Hanford Viaduct girder manufacturing facility that they've had for a couple years now. There used to be hundreds of girders there and now the Hanford Viaduct has no more girders left. All that is needed is the last 4 on each side for the abutment walls of this structure. This structure broke ground I believe earlier this year. It should be open to traffic probably by the end of the year. This is a 2-lane roadway that will allow traffic to go above the future high-speed rail lines. The largest structure in the initial operating segment and in CP23, the Hanford Viaduct is finally nearing completion. After years of construction needed for this huge superstructure that is over a mile long for up to 4 tracks in width, all that's really left is the internal side railings and the edge railings to protect trains from derailment and not hitting people, etc. from the ground level. As for the Grangeville Boulevard grade separation that will connect to the Hanford Viaduct, you can see active work is now underway for both the embankments on the north and south side, as well as the widening of the future roadway. I think it's going to be widened from the fact that it is wider than the 2-lane pre-existing roadway, but only time will tell, and I feel like they will do that for future development that may be here. After many years of the concrete deck being done and power lines being in the way between utility conflicts, Excelsior Avenue is officially open to traffic. Wow, this was a big important thing for Guideway because this had the regular road to the south of where the overpass is, and you can see the 2 cul-de-sacs now built and them now prepping the Guideway needed for track installation later this year. It's really nice to see this. It's a 2-lane roadway that will allow them to go over the future high-speed rail lines. Fresh pavement. It's like the darkest pavement I think I've ever seen when filming because it's so new. Like they paved this little less than 2 weeks ago and they probably striped this a week ago. So it's really good to see this now finally done. A structure I was not expecting to see nearly complete is the Kings River Bridge here in CP23 as well. From satellite imagery it's kind of hard to tell when it's a very narrow structure and a lot of stuff around it. But filming it yet again is really good to see. You see them taking out the work trestle that has been there for some time, and them bringing the embankments now needed for the superstructure for the right-of-way. Now that the Kings River Bridge is pretty much all completed structurally wise besides the embankments, you can see now Dutch John Cut Bridge is finally getting some love by workers here on this Saturday morning. It's been a bit since I've seen any workers in this part of the CP23 construction sites, but it is good to see here regardless. However, another structure that is starting to get completed to some degree is the Cole Slough Bridge, which you will see momentarily. In contrast to the Dutch John Cut Bridge, the Cole Slough Bridge is pretty much complete as well. There's just some side railings, as you can see, that are still needing to be poured, and the guideway on the north and south side. Really good to see this. A lot of structures that I wasn't expecting to see done. I was only thinking Excelsior was going to be the one that was done because that's the only one they've announced. But seeing many of them now underway compared to their last drone footage video and construction update, it's really cool seeing active work here. Why don't show stuff that's being worked on rather just a structure that's been done for some time? As for the Conejo Viaduct here in Fresno County, you can see not much has happened since I last was here a couple months ago. However, most of it was already done to begin with, so I shouldn't have been expecting that much. There's some internal guardrails that I've been waiting to see completed, but it's mostly done now. There's some formwork still need to be removed, but other than that, structurally, it is complete. This broke ground back in late 2020, if I recall, and seeing it pretty much all complete now is really good to see. I'm assuming they're going to clean it up and remove all that dust and tools that have been here for some time, but only time will tell, and I will be back here soon to keep an eye on the structure. As for the longest vehicular traffic grade separation in CP23, the Nebraska Avenue grade separations had a ton of deck work since I last was here a couple months ago. There's some deck panels still need to be put in place, primarily near the BNSF rail line which Amtrak uses, but other than that, good progress here. This structure is a quarter behind where Manning Avenue currently is. This is around quarter 3, quarter 4. Meanwhile, Manning Avenue is by end of quarter 2, probably beginning of quarter 3. You will see a lot of work has happened at Manning Avenue, but until then, enjoy the longest vehicular traffic grade separation CP23. As an Amtrak train is going below the new Manning Avenue grade separation, you can see it is nearly complete. Besides paving and striping, the concrete deck is done. There's still some fencing needed for the concrete deck itself, but the guideway below it is all complete. The intrusion burn separating both BNSF and the future high-speed rail lines is done, and the final grading that they have for the guideway is also complete. You can see now they have been polishing the embankment on the eastern side, probably for paving. That should be relatively soon, I would expect within the next couple weeks, as this is supposed to be done by the end of July. So fingers crossed that that timeline still sticks, as I've been waiting for this structure to be completed for a couple years now and seeing it nearly at the finish line, and within around a month or so it's open to traffic according to them, is really good stuff, and I can't wait to film it. And on that note, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I can't wait to show more videos once track installation begins at the end of the year. I will be filming though throughout that time prior, which is good news for you. Hopefully the Hanford Viaduct is done, which they expect to be done this summer, so probably within the next couple months the internal side railings will be done, and other grade separations as well. And on that note, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.